Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dota 2 Canada Cup Season number 4. We are into our second game of the night. It is a pleasure, as always, to be joining you. My name is Mont. Joining me today, of course, our Statsman Mont Pax, as always, Deep Thinker Extraordinaire, and F4L, our co-caster. How the hell are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. I forgot to get some water. Oops. We lost.
I think you lost. That's unfortunate. I'm just going to pop open this nice, cold Red Bull. Shout out to those guys.
Mode engaged.
Hey, man, when I get 5 cases of Red Bull for free, what am I supposed to do? Not sell out? Let's be honest.
10 seconds remaining.
That is true.
I have it at my disposal. Going to pop it up. Ladies and gentlemen, you may have just witnessed one of the most interesting games of Dota since DAC. I was going to say most interesting game Dota I've seen in a while, but that's a goddamn lie. Because there were some ridiculous ones at DAC. But that one, the one we just witnessed,
it was interesting.
It was pretty good. It was a pretty good game. I got to say, it was quite exciting. It featured many such things as anti-mage carrying. Lots of head-on fights that didn't make any sense at all and probably shouldn't have happened in the first place. Some big mistakes, some weird plays, and just general awkwardness is how I would describe that game.
It sort of felt like I was watching an in-house league game.
I would agree with that, except there was a lack of all chat and flaming. And nobody GG'd out early. They GG'd right as they were supposed to. Those are the two stipulations for watching an in-house league generally. But.
Yeah. Getting back into this game, we're going to have Void Boys with Pat Soul up against Root Gaming, who we saw in the previous game. Looks like they're going to go for a different strategy this game, going with the Troll plus Faceless Void combo. Allows, once you get that Chronosphere up, click the Troll ult, just start bashing people to death. And Void Boys going with the Lion Shadow Fiend opener, a very common, duo from DAC, I would say. And surprisingly enough, Sniper completely ignored.
That hero's dumb. I've come to the conclusion.
Especially against Shadow Fiend.
That hero's just too good to deal with.
And honestly, it's not even about his late game. Like his early mid game is what makes that hero disgusting. It's
because you get a ridiculous amount of damage. Strong. You get like a phase and like an SNY.
Yep.
And you're just dishing out tons of right clicks with headshot.
Tanky. You have a lot of slows. The shrapnel is very stupid. It disables blinks. You can cast 3 of it at once. And you have the ult, which does a lot of damage. So the hero is certainly something else right now. But they're going to go with a Brewmaster Venge follow-up. So they have a Venge Lion support duo. I would say 2 of the more highly contested support picks, but not often seen together because they don't really have any natural synergy.
No,
and they're both kind of squishy, although Vengeful Spirit is surprisingly tanky. Like it level 8 or 9, she's like 1,000 life for no reason. It's pretty funny.
Agility supports or something, I guess. Doesn't make much sense, but
strength gain just on that hero.
Yeah, just on the hero. Yeah. Scarlet Mage faces Void. It's like we're back at TI4. I'm sitting in the Valve office with Dakota. We're casting a game. The first game, in fact, I'm like, wow, faces Void and Scarlet Mage. That's quite the combo that we really didn't think about. 5 games later. Are we ever going to see this hero not get played in Dota? Is that going to be a thing that happens? Something that we're used to, but not necessarily anymore.
Yeah.
It's a good combo. Solid.
Have fallen off quite heavily, especially if you think about Void. Void was this hero, especially around the time of TI and afterwards, played in the offlane position a lot.
Yeah.
Then he sort of saw some, I would say, more play as a core. And then now it's very difficult to play him in that one position because you can't go Refresher because of the nerfs to the mana cost. It costs a tremendous amount of mana. So if you want to go for that Refresher build, you have to have some mana supporting
items. You have to have
items,
pretty much.
I think you could get away with a Manta Diffusal Refresher build, but I've actually never seen anyone do that. So yeah, you would probably
build.
But I mean, Manta Diffusal is really strong in Void, deceptively strong, because you get the mana burn and then you have it with the Manta, so it's pretty decent. But yeah, so I think that's the main reason for this hero falling off. And
his win rate is awful. Montpax posted a stat, I think it was either yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't know if he could post it during the draft, but it was like a 39% win rate or something, maybe less than that.
But I mean, at the very least, they have a lot of
I don't know.
synergy with the Void. Like their whole draft sort of revolves around Void. They've got the Skywrath ults to dump in the Chrono. They have all the Zeus nukes, the Skywrath nukes. So they're like, yeah, we were gonna pick this Void, but instead of just picking Void because we think Void's strong, we're gonna pick around the Void, make sure that he has a lot of support. And I think I've actually done a great job drafting a Void lineup.
God, Elder Titan. Oh dear. Elder Titan natural order plus like anything like the SF or the Lion. That seems disgusting.
I mean, no one's gonna have any armor.
No, that is the issue. The armor is gone. They are squishy heroes to begin with. This is not going to be fun for Root if they do not take care of this Elder Titan. Mottpack says 38.4% win rate for the Faces Void, apparently, in Skype. Good stuff, dude. And, yeah, what a pick this Elder Titan is.
So it's most likely going to be a safe lane Brewmaster, off lane Elder Titan, mid Shadow Fiend, and then, you know, the two supports being Lion and Vengeful Spirit. It'd be interesting to see how Root opts to lane. I think you can do a... I don't know if they're going to have a mid Zeus or a mid Troll. And then based on that, that'll decide. Because if they do a mid Troll, they'll do a safe lane Void, off lane Zeus, which I think can work. Or they just opt for the mid Zeus so that they have better ganking potential with the Skywrath Mage. It's a combo that we saw Virtus Pro do a lot
yes.
back at Dream League. They would do this Zeus with Skywrath, and even the Elder Titan one that was very popular. But you just concussive shot, get the Ancient Seal off, and they just completely explode. Like the amount of damage that Zeus does when someone has Ancient Seal on, even if it's only level 1, is absolutely absurd.
They just die. Lightning Bolt is just too much damage early on in the game against these people who are too squishy. Yeah, we saw that a lot, not only in like DreamHack, but like we also saw that in Dota Pit too, to a certain extent. We saw that combo a bit. So it's certainly gonna kill people. The problem is that, you know, the enemy team is not the only squishy team. In fact, they're pretty tanky in comparison to what Root have. Like tankiest hero is a Troll and a Faces Void. Although Faces Void has backtrack, that's nice. Zeus, Skywrath Mage, and even Enigma are gonna get blown the hell up. So, I'm disconnecting from the server. Hello.
Same.
We made it back in, I think.
Great. Nice server, Valve. Great work. So they're going to last pick the Enigma, yet another hero that synergizes well with Faceless Void. We saw EG using this combination a lot. You can just drop the Midnight Pulse on top of Chronosphere. It's going to deal a ton of damage to those affected by the Chrono, and then you can hold after the Chrono duration. So I like this draft coming out from Root. It is a bit... Why do you think Elder Titan actually completely fell off? Like, this was a hero... First pick material every game.
Because there were better supports. There were better supports in the pool. I actually couldn't tell you why exactly he fell off.
I'm just saying, like Earthshaker was always a thing, but he wasn't like top tier.
He was picked a lot by Cloud9 in Secret.
5 seconds.
No, but even Secret picked Elder Titan more than Earthshaker by like quite a lot.
I think
people say like you can't stomp anymore, but that sounds like complete.
Oh yeah, that change. I forgot about that change.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. That change was actually huge. That change directly. No. I don't think so. That change directly correlated to the hero the hero falling off in terms of.
No. He didn't fall off until like the most recent patch. And he was changed before.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I think it might just be because Chen is back in the pool as pickable. Like Chen and Lion have probably been the two most popular supports. And they're both ahead of the priority for Elder Titan. But I don't know. This hero in the late game is still absolutely ridiculous with his complete armor and magic reduction.
Well, VB are going to head up to... Oh, God. Banana Slam GMY. Magic Missile's going to go. Raze is going to hit. 1, 2, right click. And they get the kill for Mercy, please. That is your bottle on your SF. That can't feel good.
Yeah. It doesn't really cost them too much. It's not like they had to go any weird... It's not really the... What is the mid matchup? I would say the only unoptimal thing about that is he has to go Raze first against a Zeus. In a matchup that you'd most likely just go for the Necromastery
The
because
battle
Zeus
begins.
can't CS, so that's pretty much the only difference there. But getting the first blood definitely worth having to skill up raises as the first ability. It'll be interesting to see. They actually warded up Enigma's jungle quite nicely. They got this one medium camp, which actually slows your farm down the most.
Does no one have sentries? He didn't say for sentries. That is
Yeah,
an issue. They have no sentries, and nobody who could buy them either. Usually when you see an
Yeah.
Enigma, you will not buy like this extra clarity or something, or like a set of tangos.
No. It's because he bought all the stuff because Skywrath has boots.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So that
I'm not
courier
too
was
sure
bought
that I
by him.
agree with that. They're going pretty heavily in with the Skywrath. Like, they gave him the bounty rune as well.
Oh man, this is a problem for the Enigma. This is going to be a very slow jungle. I guess he's fine because he has a centaur camp at the large camp early on here, so.
He's
4-0
just going to
Skywrath.
farm.
Who does that? Is that F4L? Are you talking about him?
Someone watches my stream, I guess.
You're getting
I
wrecked,
just
sir.
buy 4 nulls and I walk around the map and kill everyone.
Well, that's a pub tactic, though. That ain't in-game. Like,
No, I do it in NEL.
oh, okay, well then. That's understandable. He's calling you out on that. All right. Void Boys on the Radiant side, Root on the Dire side. Banana Slam Jamma, he's going to be farming up. He wants to get something going after that last game, which was kind of a disaster. This mid matchup, the Big Bad Bird, he's going to get a bottle coming out to him right now. Mercy Please already has his, and a stick, so he's going to have plenty of regen. So if Arc Lightning comes out for the Big Bad Bird, you can imagine Mercy Please will try to deal with this. Has 5 last hits currently behind the Zeus a little bit. Down bottom, the aggro dual lane with the Faceless Void. And of course,
This is a
the
really
Skywrath,
easy
so.
lane for SF.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
he'll
all
get
us-
up to a slow start because he won't have Necromastery stacks, but eventually he'll just right-click so hard that the Zeus can't even really come to lane. I mean, he can, but
And at level 7, you just double raise, retreat to the jungle.
yeah. They need to
It's not
stack
a
up for
lane
him,
where
though.
Zeus can win. Zeus can only win from ganks.
Fly missed a
You
stack,
sh-
I think. Someone was stacking, they missed it.
Yeah, Skywrath trying for this like weird pull up this way instead of just pulling to the left. I don't know why you'd ever try to pull up. There is a way to make it work on the first stack, but it's like not worth the risk. Just pull to the left; it works every time. Oh, they also changed the box.
Yeah, they I don't know what the box is now, but they did change it last patch.
I forgot about that. They changed it actually. Yeah, this patch that just happened today.
A lot of changes happening. Well, some.
Oh,
Juggernaut changed
It's just like
drastically.
the smallest patch that we've had in a while.
Yeah, I honestly thought there would be a lot more. I was like kind of scared. I was like, Axe is gonna get never picked again. Juggernaut's never gonna get touched. I didn't give a shit about Troll, to be honest with you. That hero sucks.
I mean, Jug probably won't get picked anymore.
He was getting first ban in the first game today. I was like, really?
He sort of fell off in DAC a little bit. Like, people weren't as
Yeah.
scared of the hero.
That was the cool thing. Like throughout the tournament, people were like, we don't need to first pick this hero anymore. Like it's good, but
Yeah.
so the teams just figured out how to deal with it. So that's just kind of the nature of Dota. Soul Ring's coming out in plenty. 470's got to go ahead and time walk. Magic Missile goes on to him. Fly's got to Earth Spike it, but there's the Ancient Seal. Fly might die here. They need a right click onto Fly. He's pretty speedy, though, in comparison. He's going to Hex up. Now here comes Pat Soul. Clap onto Futsa. Arcane Bolt's going to fly. Fly should fall here to a right click. He has Earth Spike. He's got to turn around and use it under the tower. The Time Walk's going to go. He can't get it off. And Futsa's actually still alive. The Wave of Terror is not
He's
going
gonna
to
live.
kill him. He's at 27 HP, and they can't bring him down. The movement speed is just a bit faster for that Skywrath Mage than it is for the Brewmaster.
Yeah, so this dueling actually getting a kill up against a safe tri lane from Void Boys. So very nicely played by them.
Wasting a lot of time, too. That's the biggest thing.
Time is money.
I mean, Void Boys, Pat Soul was looking to farm this lane, and then he has to go and rotate
Oh,
out.
Zeus is going to actually get a regen.
Yeah, Big Bad Bird will rotate up and get it. That's a pretty big rune for him.
That's the best rune that you can possibly hope for early on Zeus. There is a smoke rotation now from the Lion Fly. This could be trouble.
He already used his regen rune, too.
Yeah, level 5 on the Shadow Fiend. Can do
Grace is
plenty
gonna
of
do some
damage.
Getting into position, walking around,
Oh,
Fly
no,
is...
no, no.
Oh, he walked back in! He might still be in trouble. Earthspike is going to go momentarily. Number 1 raise, number 2 raise. Is it enough? The right click, and it's not there. He bottles up and he had 40 HP. So close. But
I'm
so
not gonna
far.
lie, that was a poorly That was very poorly executed gank. Like, there's no purpose in walking towards the Zeus when you have something like a lion coming at you. Like, the lion's running this way. Or this way.
Yeah.
And the Zeus is just standing right here.
Oh my god, dude.
He gets a solo kill now.
He did not expect that level 6.
What a disaster now for Void Boys. That would have been a... I mean, that's a kill onto Zeus. Turned around for a kill for Zeus onto Shadow Fiends.
And it's a solo kill.
And a smoke as well being burned. Very well played from Big Bad Bird. A huge mistake coming up from Void Boys, misexecuting that gank.
I have to clarify. When I said that troll sucks, I didn't mean it actually sucked. The hero's actually good. No shit. I just don't like it. Sorry. Needed to clarify that, I guess. Anyways, back to the game we go.
Ignore that guy. That guy's just a troll spammer. I actually looked at chat at that guy only plays troll.
Really?
He plays NEL too.
That's funny. That's awful.
Pretty funny.
Patsol's gonna have level 6. Can they go? Can they make a movement sometime here? Not on 470, I guess. It would be the Skywrath Mage. They have Vision of Fly. That Observer Ward just went down, though, that they had in the jungle. Back mid. Nothing happened here for Void Boys. Mercy, please. Banana Slam Jamma's farming up. He does have the Morbid Mask. He's going to have a Besides. Oh, mid. Lightning Bolt. They actually had a rotating hero over there with the Enigma. 6 minutes. Level 6. Okay. I mean, his jungle was warded. This is not bad for your boy JC. He had, like, a couple of camps to work with.
Going a Midas?
He might be. I don't... Yeah. He could...
Oh,
yeah, he's going Midas. That's not Treads.
Yeah. Usually, when you get level 6 on Enigma, you just buy yourself some boots, smoke...
Get a kill.
Go for a kill, you know, either in your safe lane or mid. Sometimes you can even rotate to the off lane, although it's a bit more risky, more time commitment. If it doesn't end up working, you're in a little bit of trouble there, but...
Oh, stop with Banana Slam Jamma. They're going to get a kill. Magic Missile's going to go, and Wave of Terror. And Omega Poner. Nice rotation. All right, not bad. Not bad. Beyond getting in... So they gave the off lane completely to this Elder Titan. He has 2 points at a Stomp, 1 point in Astral Order, 4 points in the Astral. Rotations down bottom. Fly's going to fall. 470 getting the kill. Even without Chronosphere, Patsoul does have split. Zeusol is going to go. Time walk in. Now the split gets off. He just wanted to force it. They'll back away. Boulder Toss is going to go. Foots is going to stay nearby. They want to try to go on him. They were trying to use the Cyclone, I believe. He keeps getting fogged. He finally will use it, but he's too far away at this point. And 470 is going to get towards that bottom double damage rune. Maybe even pick it up and thinking about going again. At this point, if you're Patsoul, well, he is going to get salved. And they will see him. Rotation bottom. The Big Bad Bird's nearby. 470 is a time walk. He's going to jump in. Clap's going to go. Magic Missile as well. 470 is going to fall, but they do take down Patsoul. They might even get 2. Soul Ring from the Big Bad Bird. Big Earth Spike from Fly. Now Mercy Please is in the building. They're going to raise it up. Raise the roof. They get the kill with Mercy Please rotating in. Nice pick off there coming out from Void Boys. Really good rotation for your yellow player. And he gets involved.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yep. So nice rotation coming up from the SF. They do end up... So they got the Panda. They trade 2 kills for that. A lot of rotations for, so in the end, the gold exchange is probably about even, as they also have an Enigma just AFK farming. Picks up his Midas. Sort of a questionable item decision. Usually you want to just go for... You either go tanky or you build a mech. But opting for a Midas... I think... it's been picked up like 4 times or something in competitive play.
For Enigma?
Yeah.
Mockbacks. Buddy, what's up? How are you?
Because I think this happened in a Dota pick game.
Yes, it did. I remember you specifically being salty about this.
Yeah, because it's bad. There's a reason why it's only been picked up 4 times out of... There's going to be a Chronosphere in the bottom lane.
Zeusol's going to go. The swap out. They still get Patsoul. Arcane Bolt's going to fly. Omega Poner's going to fall too. He's resigned himself to his death. I don't want to say anything. Like, Root always get off to this hugely fast start, and then they just proceed to lose the game. That's how it seemed like every single time I've watched them in the past, like, month.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen in this game.
I mean, at this point, their SF is farming pretty well, but that's really... I
mean, they have a tremendous advantage right now. Like, if you look at gold, over 4,000. Experience, about 3,000. Honestly, this Midas pickup makes a little bit of sense, just because of how the game's going. Like, he's not needed right now. And you could make a case that, you just buy a mech and then you go to your safe lane,
Is this a black
kill that
hole?
hero. Yeah, you just hold this.
Yeah, you definitely hold this. He's gonna pop it off onto 2, and maybe a 3rd if they walk in. Mercy Police in trouble, but there's the Earth Spike. It's gonna cancel. Wave of Terror, the raise number 1, the right click number 2. Banana Slam, Jamma, get out of there, buddy. Swap out, goodbye. 2 dead, a buyback coming out from Beyond as well. Not even necessary, didn't need him.
Yeah. Void Boys have actually done a really good job reacting to the plays of Root.
Zeus
we saw in
plays.
that bottom lane, they had a lot of nice TP reactions, and then again in the top lane.
Bird.
So they got 2 kills, the buyback, which was sort of unnecessary.
Look at the tower,
Dire's
probably.
top tower is under attack.
I don't really think Big Bad Bird pushes them off this tower. You can see
No
that
black hole
Skyrath
as
is
well.
rotating
Dire's
through.
structures are fortified.
Oh, cancels the Zeus ult. Now he's going to use it. Will not get the kill. Fly needs to leave. Does he have a TP scroll? He does. Is actually going to get mech'd up. Now the courier coming through as well. Concussive shot. I can't really... What's happening? Now the Malphite going Mystic Flare. They actually lose. Mercy, please. And they do not get the tower. I was questioning that decision making from the Big Bad Bird, but they secure the kill. Bottom lane. Clap. 470 needs to leave. He actually has Time Walk. He has Chronosphere in 1. Or 3, rather. Bash. He doesn't have mana for split. Time Walk goes through. He's got a Chrono. But the Hex is up into 470. He has to avoid the Earth Spike. They can't get the kill. Wow.
Radiant structures are fortified.
What a fight.
Radiant's
32 minus
top
first
tower
Enigmas,
is under
47%
attack.
win rate overall, 57% win. Get pooped on, F4L. 57% when purchased before 10 minutes. I'm just kidding. That's probably
Radiant's
still
top
kind of
tower
interesting.
has fallen.
Are you okay, buddy? Hello? Co-caster? I've lost
sorry.
it.
I've been talking to myself. Great. I don't even know what I haven't said. Oh boy.
You got cut off
Don't worry
right
about
after
it.
the Zeus killed the Big Bad Bird, or the Big Bad Bird killed
Dire's
Fly, or
middle tower is
Mystery
under
Please
attack.
Top. I'm pretty sure you just didn't say anything after that.
Oh, I said something about the chrono that happened bottom. Like when you're going on a hero that's that.
Dire's middle tower is under
Okay,
attack.
well they just have a haste rune on Avenge
Yeah,
into
apparently.
a EC Zeus kill. Mech before 10 minutes has a 71% win rate. Okay, that's why you buy Mech instead of Midas, because it increases your win rate by 10%.
All right, maybe you didn't get pooped on. My bad. Yeah, that must have been weird. Like, I was probably talking over you, and you're probably like, what's happening? Mercy Please is going to get caught out. Mystic Flare, nice swap, but they're probably both dead. Yeah, oh no, he's still alive. They do get the kill on the Vengeful Spirit. Oh, Skyrath Mage killing Venge. OTP.
Ooh, SF barely surviving through that Zeus ult. Might have even survived with the addition of the Ogre Club, which came on the Flying Courier.
Probably.
Not too sure. It would have been much closer. I think he still lives with about 20 life. Elder Titan cheekily last hitting a tower while the enemies are sleeping.
What a guy.
What a guy. He actually has 4 points in Echo Stomp. Not something you see very
The
often.
split's going to go. This might be why. He's sleeping forever. The split goes off. They Earth Spike him, and boom, they kill him easily. I don't know, man. I mean, they have a 5,000 net worth lead, but who knows what can happen here.
Oh, they find Enigma.
Goodbye.
Oh, is
Ooh,
that-
that Earth Splitter. Blink, right click, Fly gets a double kill. Triple Chronosphere. Fly's dead. Beyond's gonna fall as well. The Big Bad Bird walked into the Chrono. Pat Soul is silenced. He's dead. Double kill for the Big Bad Bird. Omega Poda,
they're
but
gonna
Mercy,
lose
please.
more?
The raises are turning it around, but he can't get enough damage. He's just out of mana to get the kills. It's actually a 2 for 3. How does that happen? Woo.
Some nice plays coming up for Root. Turning that one around. That Enigma kill certainly was not worth losing 3 in return. They get the nice Cyclone onto him, and then honestly all they needed was the Lion to finish him off. But they commit a bunch of heroes. They get 3-man chronoed, and it ends up costing them dearly. If we look at gold and experience, pretty much the same. It's like, what, 5,000 golds
Yeah.
at this point. Enigma looks like he's working towards a BKB, so opting not to go for a mech. And that's going to be an advantage that Void Boys has for a bit. They have this mech on the Shadow Fiend. So they are up a mech right now. And they have the Panda split coming up in a minute. I imagine this is the time when you want to try to win the game if you're Void Boys, but they already are at a fairly large
Radiant's
deficit.
bottom tower is under attack.
They might not actually realize how far behind they are, because it doesn't feel like they're 5,000 gold behind.
No, it feels like a one good Requiem could get them back in a fight into the
Radiant's
game.
bottom tower is under
Conversely,
What I'm saying is, like, this mech choice on Shadow Fiend, it might seem okay from their perspective, but from our perspective, this mech is actually, like, really terrible, because they're down so much golds. And a mech versus no mech usually would give you a
Radiant's
tremendous
bottom
teamfight
tower
advantage,
has fallen.
but when you're at such a large gold disparity, it's not going to do too much.
did they smoke before or after that Zeus ult? Do you know?
Before they have full HP.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. So they're playing
I
back.
actually didn't know, but... oh,
Nice time lock.
he breaks it as well.
That's pretty big.
Yep.
I mean, at this point, like I said, one Requiem might be able to turn it around, but conversely, one Black Hole / one Chronosphere
Dire's middle tower
maybe
is
could
under
just...
attack.
Yeah, they just have the
Dire's
easier
structures
teamfight
are
execution. Like,
fortified.
you Chrono, you dump the Skywrath spells, even the
Zeus
Midnight
spells.
Pulse, the Zeus spells.
Oh, Enigma,
Your boy
that is-
JC.
Your boy is dead. Mercy please backs up. Earth Splitter is used as well. They want a Chronosphere. He popped the Mom, though. It's about to be on cooldown for about 15 seconds. Alright, well, they get the kill onto the Enigma. He's dead for 30 seconds. And now they have to deal with defending their tower or just denying it. That's probably the
Dire's
simpler
middle
option.
tower has been
And then they'll just
denied.
back up. Futsa's chillaxing into the middle lane. And then Blink Dagger done for the Lion. 16 minutes in, and this is... You see this very often. Literally buy
Radiant's
0
bottom
support
tower
items,
is
get
under
Tranquil
attack.
Boots, finish Blink Dagger within 16 minutes. You too can win a pub game if you do this. Probably not, because no one else is going to buy the wards.
No, and you'll get flamed.
And you will
then
get
you'll
flamed.
You'll be
You're
the
like-
solo support.
It's like it'll be 15 minutes. You're like, why don't I have my Blink Dagger? And then you're going to die 5 times, and you're not going to have Blink until 40 minutes into the game. And you're like, this was a terrible idea. Why did I ever listen to him?
And you're not going to have support items. You're going to sit at 1,200 gold for 20 minutes.
Gonna get like 5 times by a non-smoky team just aggressively walking past the river casually. Sounds awful. Don't do what I just said to do. Definitely don't do it.
Oh, they're actually going to lose Roshan with the lineup that they have. That's a very large deal.
Sean has fallen to the Dire.
When they have this negative armor, they have the Avenge, the Shadow Fiend. They do Rosh tremendously quickly, but ends up losing that to Root.
Eidolon saying what's up to Void Boys as they rotate top.
Using even a magic missile. I actually think that you level the stun now on Venge over the aura.
Really?
Dire's
Why is
maybe you
that?
don't.
tower is under attack.
I don't know. I just think you get more impact at... Like, obviously, I think the second spell you max first in pretty much every scenario. But, I mean, the stun, if you look at the difference between when it's min and maxed, it's 225 more damage, 3-second lower cooldown, or 4-second. No, 3 seconds, sorry. And you get additional stun time of like 0.5 seconds. Or you can give your team a little bit more damage.
I think maybe you get 2 points of vengeance for it. I don't know. I guess an 8% increase isn't that much when you think about it.
That's like one armor, right?
Yeah, something like that.
It's one armor.
Radiant's middle
Whoa.
tower is under attack.
6 effective HP, so that's like... You're reducing
Dire's bottom
It's like
tower is
reducing
under
the enemy team's armor by like 1.2. Because you're only giving physical damage with that spell.
I guess that's a decent chuck though at like early game. I don't know.
Mhm.
You're probably fine going either direction. Either way, they are going to be pushing up to the high ground. Whirling Axe is going to go.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Banana
attack.
Slam Jamma is going to walk into the front lines. Raise to the Eidolons. They're all dead.
He
BKB's
has
done for the
the
Enigma, by the
Aegis.
way.
Radiant's
Stomp's gonna-
top tower is under
Stom actually
attack.
misses completely.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Mercy
attack.
Please is walking up to the high ground. He has a BKB, by the way. And Troll just farms the enemy and ancient stacks, because why not? He's cheeky. He's got a phase SMY helm, so... We're just kind of in a stalemate right now. Not quite the first game where there was like 40 kills within the first 20 minutes of the game. Something like that.
Yeah, Root have a much slower pace lineup this game, though. Like, last game, they knew that they had to win
Radiant structures
or get a
are
tremendous advantage by a
fortified.
certain time, but there's not really any pressure on them this game. The glyph gets used.
They
Oh,
deny
it
the
actually
tower, but
gets
the
some damage.
Chronosphere is going to go.
Being denied.
And there's no swap yet. Patzol jumps in, blink, clap, splits as well. BKB, but the black hole going. Pops BKB, but they still get 2 kills on the side of Root. Fly chasing after the big bad bird, still alive. Zeusol's gonna go before he goes down, but it doesn't matter. Void Boys have yet to lose anyone beyond the rest of the squad chasing after Futsa here. Earthspike's about to go. Well, Cyclone first. Now the Stomp coming in a bit late to the party. Earthspike actually just not enough mana for about 10 seconds. Doesn't matter. The clap comes in. That armor reduction from Natural Order. They blow up 4 heroes and even use the Aegis of Root Gaming. What a fight that was. And of course, the fight recap is completely broken. Good stuff.
Oh, no. Anyways, they did not get enough damage into the Chronosphere. He actually ends up chronoing the Troll. And the Lion immediately follows that up by hexing the Void so that he cannot do any damage during the chrono duration. And the fight's just over from that point on. They need some BKBs up on these heroes, especially the Void needs a BKB. He doesn't actually need a Maelstrom because he'll get a lot of damage from the Troll ults. Alright, great. Great stat.
Good stat, Mawpax. What would we do without you, buddy?
I mean, we can look at the net graph to get an estimation. It was about 3,000 gold.
Right. Which is pretty big in the end.
Wow. A lot of experience, though. That's like 6,000 experience.
That is not bad.
So that was a costly fight coming out from Root. They even expended the black hole there, so not going to be available for another 100 seconds.
The Pat Soul Might is coming out now for the Brewmaster, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we saw some from offlane Brewmasters. It just helps you gear towards the late game, get those aura items up. Probably going to go for Vlad's AC. At some point, Banana Slime Jamma gets initiated on by Fly.
Patsoul jumping in as well with the clap going through the Drunken Haze. He's pretty tanky with that SMY. The swap out, they will secure this kill more than likely. Battle Trance is going to go. They're going to try to turn this around. Zeusol to Fly. Omega Poner will be the first to fall. Earthsplitter going in will not stop them from pressing forward. The support for a core, definitely not the trade you're looking for as Root. Mercy Please is in a pretty interesting spot if he wanted to get his ult off maybe, but they decided to back off. Black Hole is still down for a minute, though. They will have Chronosphere to work with. They'll try to push into the Tier 2 tower bottom.
Why are they so scared? Like, this would be a disastrous fight for Root. They only have Chrono here, no Zeus ults. Like, they're playing way too timidly right there. You have the split even available. Maybe they were trying to get, you know, a Astral Spirit into Echo Stomp, try to set up a fight, then you get to the Blink Clap split. Sets up a pretty easy winning fight. I think Pat Soul on the Brewmaster, you said he got the Midas. I think you go BKB next item. And then you start working on those aura items, the Vlads and the AC. 2 items that I think Root definitely are going to need at some point. But who builds them? They don't really have any natural builders of those items. And I think Troll should have opted for a Vlad's instead of this Helm of Dominator. Especially going up against the Elder Titan. And, like, there's so much negative armor. It just gives your whole team 5 armor. Why not? Mm-hmm. Like, the difference, like, sure, Helm is a bit better on your hero because you get the armor for yourself, you get some additional plus damage, and you lifesteal in ranged form. But the Vlad's, you know, it gives you some nice auras. You know, the 5 armor that you talk about for your team, very important up against the Elder Titan. And they also have so much other minus armor effects. They have the presence of the Dark Lord, the Wave of Terror from Venge. And it's not like they have anyone else who can build a Vlad's. Unless you get it on one of these supports, and that just seems a bit awkward.
No. Not a big fan. No. 16
oh
to 13.
no! Void's going for a Maelstrom. This I don't think this is the right item. Because when you think about why you're buying this Maelstrom, alright, it helps you farm, and it helps you do damage in Chronosphere. But you know what will really help you do damage in Chronosphere? Is if you can actually attack people in Chronosphere. Because right now, he Chronos, and then the Lion blinks next to the Chrono, and he clicks Hex.
And then he clicks Earthspike.
And then Void is sitting there like, oh no, I now don't do anything.
I now am a fish. I cannot attack people. Team, hello. Help.
Dire's bottom tower is
I understand where you're coming
I
from.
just can't agree with this item choice.
Tower has fallen.
Well, Maelstrom will be the choice.
I mean, sure, if he gets off an amazing chrono, like he catches Lion, he catches Venge, and he catches a core, then the Maelstrom is obviously better. But how often is that going to happen?
No, Fly's positioning has been pretty solid this game. I don't really... Like, every single Chronosphere he's generally been outside of, at least from what I can remember. Especially the one in the fight in the mid lane.
Yeah, you can even get... Like, the Elder Titan has a Euls. You can get, like, Echo Stomped. Yeah. There's just so many tools that they have to disable you during the Chrono.
And what goes through BKB other than swap in this situation?
The only thing that they have that goes through is Earth Splitter and swap.
Yep.
But then you're still going to kill the Venge.
I mean, Earth Splitter doesn't do anything. Swap will... I mean, that's pretty big, but that's it. Like, BKB is the better option, I think, in this situation. But I guess they want damage for him to do... Like, I think the whole point of this pick, this Faceless Void, was to pick around him and to have damage in the Chronosphere through a Skywrath, through a Zeus. But they want to rely on him first and foremost.
I think, yeah, sure. You want the Void to be doing damage, but I think BKB just gives him more damage than a Maelstrom in the Chronosphere, unless they just want to have Void split pushing for until he gets his BKB, which could also be an option.
Yeah, that's probably a fine option. They want to try to take this game a bit longer, perhaps. I think that's maybe what they want to go for here. But the problem with that is that Void Boys are sitting at the front door at the Tier 2 tower. They're pushing in right now. Big Bad Bird is going to get pinged up. He does have a Yule Scepter. What's on the Troll? He has a BKB recipe, so he's going for BKB. That is a fine choice.
Midas now completed for the Elder Titan. Did he have the Midas before Yule's or after?
I think it was after. I might be wrong about that, though.
I think you just bought the Midas. So he has the Midas now. Probably going to look towards a Force Staff or a Hex. I think Hex would be great this game.
Slow siege on this tower, man. They are taking their time.
These BKBs.
They were taking their time. Zeusol did get off. Now the finger's going to go, but they're going to back up. Wave of Terror. Now the Blink Clap comes in. Futsa's going to take 2 hits and die. Patso gets a double kill, then splits. Black Hole's available. He's about to pop it off. Requiem goes the right click onto your boy, JC. Your boy! Your boy! And Mercy's not going to walk up to the high ground. He says, no. You're not dying today. 470 pushing them back. Brew ults down. They take the Tier 2 tower. Pretty solid fight from Void Boys.
They need to get out of here. Like, if they get chronoed right now.
No, they're not going to get chronoed. It's time to leave, they say, but there's no counter initiation from Root. Banana slams. Yama says, no thank you, sir. And you can go back to whatever it is you were doing. I got to say, though, the amount of damage Pat Soul pumped down into those supports and those heroes, it's no joke, man. I don't know if the natural order was in range, but it seemed like it was. This is not an easy game for Root. Again, they were 5,000 gold, even 7,500 gold ahead. Back at about 18 minutes. 10 minutes ago, roughly. It is now 27 minutes, and they have an even experience graph. And, of course, the 2,500 net worth lead. Still in Root's favor, but not by much.
All right, so that they know this Rosh is happening. And actually, a very nicely placed Wave of Terror actually clips the 2 heroes, but does not affect Rosh. Can they get in here to contest?
Well, they have the
Stomp
Astral.
is coming.
Banana Slam Jam is stunned. He does have BKB. Zeusol is going to go. That'll put the Blink Daggers on cooldown for a couple of seconds. Wave of Terror is going to go. That will actually help them take Roche a bit. Omega Opponent's going to walk in. Magic Missile, Banana Slam Jam wants to get in here. Swap out. Will they get the Roche on? It's still alive. It's about to fall. Omega Opponent trying to bring it down. They will take down 2. Buyback onto the Scarith Mage. Roche goes. Banana Slam Jam gets the Aegis. Now the Black Hole onto 2. Banana Slam Jam right-clicking onto Mercy Please. Mech's going to go, but Mercy Please about to fall. What a fight so far from Root Gaming. They're going to look to turn on to Beyond as well. Concussive shot. Banana Slam Jam running right on top of the Void Boys. Arcane Bolt, Mystic Flare. Can they get him down? He's pretty speedy, but Malphus is about to be off cooldown. They don't need it. The right click comes in. Your boy, JC, gets a double kill. They're going to head right down mid and take this Tier 2 tower. What a fight for Root Gaming. What a Roche. What a ballsy attempt.
Yeah, just a odd contest coming out from Void Boys. They had no ults at their disposal besides the Elder Titan ult and the swap, which, like those are like 2 of the least important ults as far as like team fights go. Sure, the Elder Titan ult can be very impressive, but typically not going to do too much. They choose to contest Roche even after a Zeus ult scouts out their entire team, so Root had complete information of that. Continue to do Roche, and it's not like these heroes that are doing Roche are going to take damage while they're attempting Roche. Like, they both have lifesteal. And it was just an odd contest, and Root capitalizing on the mistake from Void Boys, getting a nice black hole onto 2 heroes. You know, it was close there for a second, but they end up coming out 5-4-0, I believe, as well as getting the Aegis. So a huge victory for them. Probably going to swing the gold lead heavily in Root's favor after that.
7,000 experience.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
4,000 gold, probably, something around there.
They were at 2,500. It's back to about 7,500
and
now.
that's the crucial item for Void. Finally gets that BKB up.
So what you thought might have been a mistake turns into an okay pickup because they were able to take a fight and he wasn't maybe the main focal point, but...
Your boy JC could be in trouble here.
Did he get fingered? He's got a lot of HP. I don't know.
It's 1,300, but if one of these heroes comes to help...
Fly's not going to go over this. Yeah.
Yep.
And your boy actually, I think, they don't have a ward here. Is that just game sense? Might be.
No, he's probably scared. Well, no one's showing on the map, so...
He does not want to get picked off. But that fight for Root gets them back into the game. Now can they take a hold of this game and actually just finish it off is the real question. I say finish off. We actually might have a long time before this game ends. But
is under attack.
Banana Slam Jam is sitting at 2.3k HP. Or gold, rather. Not HP. Helm of the Dominator's done. It's been done for a while. We saw Scotty last game coming out for the troll. Maybe it'll be the same for this game. Scotty, speaking of which, on Mercy, please.
Yeah, probably. I think it's quite good. He has the BKB up. Scotty gives him a bit more tank ability.
Dire's top
That
tower
nice
is under
attack speed slow, as well
Dire's
as movement speed.
structures are fortified.
I think the attack speed slow on Scotty is what really makes that item so strong right now.
Dire's top tower
Pretty good.
is under
Battle
attack.
Trance, of course, helping out with that.
Yeah, it slows the enemy attack by 45.
Mercy, please. Gonna get caught, but actually it's fine with the rolling axes. Zeus ult goes. They realize that nobody's trying to TP away just yet. Now Void Boys can back up now that Zeus ult is down if they want to TP back home.
Yeah, they can fight this as well because they have Tranquils on all of their heroes.
Yeah, they just mech too.
Okay.
They might try to go again. 470 backs up
Bit
because they're all
interesting.
missing off the map. He doesn't want to
Yep.
keep pushing that tower and die for nothing.
Yeah, they have the BKB now in Void, like we talked about, so these fights are going to be a lot harder for Void Boys. They're going to need to find an initiation now, whereas before they could just counter-initiate the Chrono with the Hex.
This game's starting to slow down in terms of pace. Nothing really exciting happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's just standard plays you see to be made. After that Roche fight, it's a bit of a come down. Big Bad Bird will continue to farm the jungle. What about itemization here? What else do we have going on? Fly has been sitting at Blink Force for a bit. Omega Poner has Urn and a Medallion. Not really anything going on there. Blink BKB for Pat Soul, which you talked about. Backtracking in Dota history. All time, what has been purchased more on Faces Void, Battle Fury or Ags? Oh, God.
Ags, I guess.
Probably. I don't know, but he does... I can never tell with these stats, man. Beyond's going for a Scythe or a Lincoln. Just an Ultimate Orb.
Shadow Fiend starting to get the Butterfly, goes for the Talisman of Evasion first. His farm is a little lackluster for a Shadow Fiend, sitting at 244 last hits. How's his net worth sitting?
Second.
A second. Usually you like to be ahead on this hero, because you can flash farm so fast. If we look, Banana Slam Gemma could get caught out here. He gets hexed up by Fly.
The rest
into
of the team is
Impale.
on their way. They're taking a long time, though. Swap.
Yeah, they're too far away.
They can't get
That's
there in time.
way
He's
too
too
far.
fast. He's turning around. His team's not here. He's alone, and he doesn't have an Aegis. He's running in. He's
They
thinking
don't know
about
that
it.
his team isn't there.
Well, now they know. They see the Skarath. The Edelines are walking mid. That was a really awkward... If they had turned on him, he might die. I mean, he has a lot of HP, but... Yeah, that sounds right. Power Fury. Oh, my God.
Oh, that's just because you didn't get double bash damage in Chrono.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So attack speed was not as important.
That used to be a thing.
Yep.
Well, Banana Slam Jammer rotating around the map with an Alpha Wolf who's close to death. He's thinking about fighting, but so are Void
Oh,
Boys.
Alpha Wolf
Zeus
that
ult,
could.
goodbye. Rip. It's been nice knowing you, buddy. Poor Alpha Wolf.
Yeah, like we were talking about, Elder
Radiant's
Titan
bottom
starting to
tower
work
is
towards
under
that
attack.
Hex. And Void Boys are just getting split push right now. They're being too timid, not going for enough pickoffs. 470 just going to use the BKB, TP. They really need to find some pickoffs because they're just getting split to death right now. And they're always grouped.
This is a
And so
slow,
they're getting out farmed. Like
it's
if
a
we look
slow,
at the gold graph,
unexciting death for them.
yeah, if you look at the gold graph, in the last 4 minutes, they've actually lost 4,000 gold.
Lost
Because
5,000
if you-
experience too.
Yeah, just look at how Root's playing. They have one hero top, one hero at Ancients, they even had a hero bottom. Sure, it cost them a BKB cooldown, but they're certainly happy doing that if they're going to be able to farm the entire map while you just stick as 5.
Both teams are just playing so passively. For Root, that's fine because of exactly what you mentioned before. For Void Boys, this is a problem because they're just not getting anything. They need towers and they need more than
alright.
anything map control.
That's a Midas onto the Sky Mage.
I don't even know what to say about that.
There is absolutely no point in getting a Midas at
Radiant's top
35
tower
minutes.
is under attack.
At that point, don't you just like stack null tallies or something? Like stack intelligence?
Well, you just start
Dire's
buying a
bottom tower
tier
is under
3
attack.
item or something, like
Or that.
Force
Radiant's
Staff,
top tower is under
Yule's,
attack.
Hex, I don't know, whatever floats your boat.
But he'll
Midas
get
is
there
not gonna do
eventually.
anything.
In 20 minutes,
Sure.
he'll have a hex or something or a force staff.
Well, in 17 minutes, if he uses Midas off cooldown, he'll have 2,000 gold from Midas, right?
Dire's bottom tower is under
Well,
attack.
that's something.
Radiant's top tower
Tier 2
is
towers
under
being
attack.
exchanged, more than likely. 470's top. He's going for an MKB more than likely. Because there is going to be that butterfly coming out. They're going to actually go top, and they hex up. They get the hero spike. The clap's going to go with the finger. And he even BKB'd as he died. And they actually defend the tower. They can deny it as well.
No buyback.
Hello?
He just bought a Demon Edge.
Team?
Hello?
Tower deny? I was talking about the tower. Look at this thing. Hello?
You made me question if my mic was muted.
Yeah, I know. I was like, no,
I was
dude.
like,
Hello?
not muted.
That was interesting. And yeah, no buyback. They could just run down mid and like, oh, he doesn't have buyback. Let's just put as much damage to this tower as we possibly can. And honestly, depending on how this fight goes, this could be what we're looking for in terms of getting a Rax. Maybe not ending the game. That seems a bit too premature.
Banana Slime Jamma now finishes the Scotty like we talked about. Also has Boots of Travel, so we're going to give him
Oh,
a
they
bit
found your
extra.
boy.
Dire's middle tower
He's going to get
is
hexed
under
up. He's going to get
attack.
earth spiked. Clap's going to go. BKB. Oh, what a freaking disaster. Foots is going to fall as well, and now it might be more.
They do so much damage.
They just obliterate these heroes with natural order. All 4 of those heroes are dead. 0
Wow.
of them have buyback. And they're actually...
Are they going to get...
Oh, they're going to
my
find Banana
God.
Slam Gemma. They have Hex up now. They're going to use it as well. Can they get there in time? Wave
No,
of
he's so
Terror.
fast. Look how
He's
fast
a very
he is.
speedy... Oh, you know what? We talked about it yesterday. The Hex change, man.
Dire's
just
Okay,
saves his
that
life.
did not... Is that a bug? He was not moving at 140 move speed. Like,
Dire's structures are fortified.
We'll look at it in the replay.
interesting. That
Tier
actually
2
looks like a
tower's
bug.
dead. This is a Rax, by the way, I think.
Yep.
Even
no
with the
buybacks
Chrono,
on any of
this
these
is a
heroes.
Rax.
Tower has fallen.
He's going to Chrono now onto 2. Patsol's taking a lot of damage here. He's in some trouble. He will get his ultimate off, though, for sure. And so they're going to kill 470. He's not going to have buyback. They're going to try to go on a Banana Slam Gemma. If they kill him, this game might just be over. Unless he has buyback, which he doesn't. Is that
Does he
GG?
have buyback as well?
There's no buyback on any of these
no.
heroes.
That is... That's... I mean, that's at least 2 set of Rex.
Oh, no, because
Although
they have to
the
go tier
3s are up.
2s. Yeah, it's just tier 2s.
Do you just start hitting tier 4s?
I would, actually.
Nah, your SF is so low. Like, if SF had more life, I think you just start hitting tier 4s. But
Yeah.
they're gonna go for the safer play, get the Rax, the tier 2.
Oh, Patsol.
Oh my god.
Step it up, people. Beyond gets the kill. Your boy JC's like, I want to get Black Hole off. He will. Mercy Please is actually going to fall. Omega Poner as well. That was not the best fight coming out for Void Boys. They got a little too aggressive there. They did not have their bench to swap out, unfortunately. Your boy JC. Stomp's going to go. It's going to miss onto your boy. Futsal is going to get hexed up now. Fly is out of mana. He'll blink away. Beyond will not be so lucky. And they actually just lose one set of racks in that entire engagement and somehow defend.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still a set of racks, and they lost. God, I don't even know how many heroes they lost.
They lost 7, I think.
5, 6
They
heroes.
lost the Zeus twice. They lost the Faces Void twice.
Oh, 7 heroes. Sorry.
Yes.
You're right. 7.
Okay.
So 7 heroes, a racks for 4 heroes. Definitely a worthwhile trade, and we can just see how
It was
much
actually
damage
3
they
heroes
can...
because the Brewmaster got denied.
Oh yeah. We can see how much damage like this natural order does. It's pretty crazy. If they're able to attack people with natural order, they are going to get Roshan. That's their consolation prize.
Oh my god.
The lag is real.
The lag is extra. Dank servers, Valve. Dank. That's all I got to say about that.
Definitely need a pause. It's some real packet loss.
Well, I don't want to say that Root
So
threw
they-
this game away, but
Oh, Fly actually has 3,800 gold on this line. So I'm
Ads.
kind of curious.
Let's
Ads,
go.
maybe. You know, it's not a terrible item on Lion. It's probably also not the best. Let's see, what is it? It gives you an additional... How much damage is that? It's not too much damage. It's like 270 damage. No, 175 damage. So it gives you 175 damage. Is the mana cost is 25 less, and the cooldown is 20 less, and it gives you a 200 AoE.
yeah, but
That just doesn't sound like it's worth it for how much gold it gives. I mean, for how much it costs.
but you have what should we call it? Natural.
I mean, you
order.
can farm with it.
That too. It's the
Roshan
I actually
cooldown
think
is
I think that's like the best part of it. You can just farm waves with it and actually get lion farms. Uh-oh, Omega Poner could be in some trouble.
Zeus
Oh, they
goes,
actually-
Magic Missile. He's oh my god.
Oh boy,
What's happening?
like.
They don't pause either. They kind of just let it happen.
So Ashibas actually picked up from Pat Soul's Brewmaster. Kind of interesting. I think AC is a bit better, just because they have all this negative armor, but and also the attack speed reduction is it's not as noticeable. It's 40 attack speed, right? But when Troll ults, he
Radiant's
gives
bottom tower is under
180
attack.
attack speed. So it's not going to do too much.
That was really awkward, Pat Soul. He wanted to blink clap. His blink got canceled by Arc Lightning. Then he Shivas and he got Yule's up in the air. This is not one of his days.
It's so like no one is saving for buyback in this game. Like if you look at everyone, like SF doesn't have buyback. The Panda spent all his gold for the Shivas.
I think they think this game is going to go on a lot longer than it might.
Yeah, but I mean, if you die with no buyback, you can just lose a set of racks, like we saw
You just lose the game.
from Root. Yeah, and I mean, at this point, if Root gets wiped like that again with no buybacks, the game's over. If Void Boys loses a fight, no racks, the game's probably over just because they are against a troll.
Oh god, yeah.
So
The attack speed though.
yeah.
They don't have like if especially if Split is down, I think, and maybe even Line too. It really depends on the heroes. Yeah, you're right. I think you're absolutely right. One fight could really just end this thing. Like one big black hole. He's two refresher. He has a refresher orb and he's an Aghanim Scepter. That's frightening. Eesh. Oh god. Can you stack Midnight Pulses? I'm curious.
Yeah, you can.
That's
It's gonna
gross.
have like the 2 from Black Hole as well as the 2 casted.
That's just so much damage. Zeus destroys Omega Poner. Got caught out of position. No buyback for her. She's down for 50 seconds. Not that that's that big of a deal. You want a bigger target.
At the
But
same
now it's
time, though,
tough.
Enigma, your boy JC does not actually have buyback. So if he gets caught out again like he did in the previous fight with a Hex, that can easily burst him down. We've seen how much damage they can do with these Hexes.
Big
And they
Bad
have
Red has
two
to
of them.
walk from top lane, by the way, to get to the mid lane, which is where they're pushing into. They still have the Aegis on the Banana Slam Jamma. Oh, God, the Drunken Haze. Doesn't matter if you have MKB or not. Towers will still not take damage. Well, you'll still miss is what I'm trying to say. Glyph goes a bit late.
Radiant structures are
That sucks.
Oh no, that was a bad glyph.
That was
no
not,
one was even attacking buildings.
That was not an effective glyph. It pushed them off the tower, but they were going to get pushed up anyway. There was no creep wave there. There we go. Blink. Oh, the whiff, your boy. No. He's going to try again. He's going to pop it on a Mercy Please. There's no swap, but he's going to die. Mercy Please is not even phased. BKB for Banana Slam Jamma. This is turning into a disastrous fight. There's the Chronosphere. Banana Slam Jamma might die to creeps. Oh, they're just on the edge of the Chronosphere. Mercy Please will go down. Banana Slam Jamma's Aegis is done. There is the buyback on the SF. They'll try to bring down Banana Slam Jamma again. He has no BKB. Gets hexed up. Earth Spike's available in 3 seconds. The Boulder Toss coming in. Banana Slam Jamma. Oh, no. Oh, what a disaster. Root Gaming. The whiffed black hole for the ages. Oh, my
Why are
God.
they? That is not even the spell you want to initiate with. Like, you initiate with a Chrono in this situation.
That's not the problem, F4L. The problem is he missed it. It happened and he missed it.
Yeah, he tried to cast the Midnight Pulse.
What a
And
disaster.
getting a little too greedy there, ends up missing the whole... It would have just been solo on a Brewmaster anyways, and I don't think they would have had the follow-up to kill him. Unless they want to commit a Chrono as well. Which heroes have buyback? They have... Okay, they have buyback on both of the important cores. They're going to have to use it right now. There's one buyback.
Alright, well, they're going to be okay. They'll push this back. Nice play.
Alright, so they got the buyback onto Banana Slam Jamma's Troll, who actually is chasing down Pat Soul.
Ancient Seal, BKB. He's actually going to try to fight this. This is not the best play. Does he have buyback? Yes.
He didn't have much of a choice. He got slowed by the Scotty.
Yeah, nothing else he could do there. Nice defense. Although the tier 2 tower was down. Tier 2 tower top's still alive. Didn't really do anything there. That
Troll
really
actually
didn't accomplish anything.
has 510 movement speed. It's pretty crazy in his melee form.
He's a fast guy. He's a fast dude.
So nearly moving constantly at haste. So you actually pick up his MKB. Nope, has the Demon Edge. Does not have enough gold for BK or for MKB.
Okay,
I mean, they didn't even get that much off that fight. So they win the fight very convincingly, but in the end, they force one buyback from the Troll. And that's all they're going to get from that. So honestly, was not too bad for Root. And we see the... If they don't execute these team fights correctly, they can lose, but we haven't really seen them executing it correctly yet, so...
Well, if they get a
Void
good
Boys
double
might
black
die.
hole, Chronosphere, etc., we talked about it. The game's probably over. Buybacks are a bit different now, though, than they were when we saw that high ground push. The SF had it to begin with, but now the Brew has it and the Elder Titan as well. The line having it would be huge, but...
I mean, one thing to consider also is that if they all have buyback on Radiant and they blow all of their ultimates, like the hole, the Chrono, like double hole, Chrono, then they can all just buy back and just walk down mid and try to end the game. That is also something that they could possibly do. Now, the double black hole now online as the refresher just finished cooling down. So it's going to have that. The Midas, he actually picks up a blink now on the Skywrath.
Really?
Kind of interesting. It lets him get into position easier when there's like a Chronosphere or a black hole, so that he can follow up with his own ultimate while staying at a safe distance. So I think it's a pretty decent choice at this point in the game.
All right, well, we're going to have two
MKB
50-minute plus
on
games.
Void.
Yeah. He's farmed. He does a significant amount of damage now, but again, it comes down to initiation. Smoke of Deceit from Void Boys, excuse me. Mercy Please got to sit mid. He'll bait this a bit. The wrap coming in.
470 has
Observer
cheese,
Ward.
though.
They
That
know
could be
exactly
pretty
where they
important.
are. They're going to see your boy JC walking through the trees here. He has nothing
Oh,
to
this
jump
could
in
be-
with. The blink, he
Oh.
actually blinks away. Fly was about to jump right on top of him, but he stays alive. This is very sketchy. And Void Boys are looking to push up. No buyback for the Troll. No buyback for the Faceless Void. Arguably the two most important heroes. They know their positioning. Big Bad Bird. Oh, he blinks into the wrong area. Fly's going to be fine. They'll mech him up. He actually gets stuck on the cliff. He can force himself down. I'm not sure why he's not doing that. He just blinks instead. He'll keep the Force Staff on cooldown. Maybe Void Boys go for another smoke here. They have one? It's on the ground. Oh, it's on cooldown for 20 seconds. Roche is up in 40 seconds. That's the point of contention that you go for, is that Roshan. $30-28 at 48 minutes in the game. This is going to come down to a double black hole. It might.
Could be.
There's the smoke. They're going to run right into each other, headlong into the assault. Fly sees 470. They're going to jump in. Magic Missile Hex up onto 470. But the black hole is about to come. They get it onto 3. Swap out immediately. He's going to refresh it. He's going to pop it up again. Onto Mercy, please. He does have buyback. Earthsplitter going, doing a decent chunk of damage. The split did get off. Beyond getting caught out.
Chrono.
Mystic Flare. Yules comes out to save his life. Chronosphere is still ready, but 470 about to fall. He gets it off, but still dies. He can't do any right click now. He has no buyback either. Foots is trying to do what he can with his right click, but he's just a damn Scarith Mage. Gets blown up by Pad Soul. However, Banana Slam Jamma, your real right click is still alive. Mercy Please is still up here ready to go and ready to fight. He's going to try to bring down your boy JC, but on the backside, Banana Slam Jamma says, let's go. Mercy Please gets bashed up. No buyback. Pad Soul. Now the Hex going on to him. Can they bring him down, or will they just go to Roshan? Beyond back alive. Big Bad Bird scouting things out. Yule's up in the air. Beyond pretty quick, but so is Banana Slam Jamma. He's got his form. He's got his whirling axes ready to go. What will they do? Are they going to head to Roche? Are they going to head into the base? There's a lot of options for them. And second death for the cheese, for the Void who is holding cheese.
I mean,
Jesus.
he definitely could have cheesed during that chrono, and it would have saved him.
What?
And he probably would have killed. And he would have killed Venge.
Dire's middle tower
Okay, so now
is
Void
under
Boys
attack.
know that there is no black hole for a long period of time.
Yeah, but if Root get the Aegis, then it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Because they're not going to want to fight into that. And SF also doesn't have buyback. So you're fighting... It's a bit risky, but I think you might want to just go for that at this point.
Bruce Split's going to be back up. What are they doing? They're going to run in. Beyond and Pat Soul are going to try to fight this. The Shiva's Guard is going to go. BKB going for a lot of heroes. Splits up in 3 seconds. Finger's going to go, but the bashes are real. Pat Soul will stay alive. He'll split. He'll get it off. Banana Slam Jam is like, please don't kill me. Boulder Toss going miles away from downtown. Gets Earth Spiked as well. He's going to try to bash up Fly, but he's about to fall. Cycling up in the air. His team cannot help him. They're too far. He doesn't have buyback. He's dead for 110 seconds, along with Big Bad Bird, who's dead for 100. That risky play turns out to work in their favor. They're going to head over to Roshan, or they might just head down mid. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? Jesus.
I feel like they don't know that Troll's buyback is on cooldown. Just because of like how close it is to the timer, they might think he has buyback now. They should also just go for Roche. I think you go for Roche now if you're Void Boys. They have the AC now completed onto the Panda, so he's extraordinarily tanky. Up to 46 armor with 2,500 life.
Mercy, they're actually botsing in under the range creep. What is this play? He Chronos, he gets Fly. The Stomp's about to go. Not that it matters. Earthsplitter, Mercy, please, did not BKB. He's about to fall if he's not careful. Gets the mech off. They blow up the Faceless Void. He's still alive. He finally goes down, but isn't going to matter. Your boy JC getting chased down the Drunken buyback. 470 just has enough. He's about to walk back in, but with no Chronosphere, he's going to have to do this 1 versus 5 as your boy JC has done. 470's going to fall as well. Void Boys turn it around. Every single hero is dead for Root. They're going to lose their tier 4s. They're going to lose their goddamn base. The Glyph is going to come out. The buyback is finally there. Can he black hole? He has double hole.
He has no BKB.
He has no BKB, but he has double hole. Look at this positioning right now. They could take him down if he's careful, but he gets hexed up. BKB's up in 29 seconds. He can refresh BKB if he wants to. He's going to get Yules. He can't blink in. The Ancient is going down. The Earth Spike is going to go. They're about to win. Void Boys will take the game. Oh my lord, what a game.
Unbelievable. This game was honestly like a story of not having buybacks. And like the beginning of the game was very odd just because Root was fighting all these team fights. But then they bought a Maelstrom on Void, and then they didn't fight any team fights. Then they bought a BKB on Void, and then they still didn't fight any team fights. And then they pushed down mid. Enigma just whiffs on 2 black holes, doesn't get anything casted. The Elder Titan just doing so much work with this minus armor. I mean, we see how fast these heroes die. These are heroes with 22,000, 2,500 life, just getting absolutely decimated in like 2 hits. They need some armor on these heroes. Like, you need a Vlad's. You need an AC. Troll definitely should have got Vlad's this game. Not saying that would have changed the outcome, but it certainly would have helped in the negative armor regard. Maybe even getting an AC for yourself on, like... I think Troll should have got AC as well, because then he gets the plus armor for himself. Would not have been so easy to kill off, but... Man, not having buybacks, very costly for Root in this game.
This was a story of who could throw harder. And in the end, it was Root Gaming. Unfortunately, just, man, that it's not their day. It is not their week for Dota 2 Canada Cup.
Yeah,
really
by the way,
rough start.
The Hex is bugged. Like, there was multiple times that game where he was hexed and still moving at, like, 500 move speed. Someone just messaged me, too, and said that he was moving at not 140 move speed. So Lion is currently broken, it looks like. They did something with that change.
That sucks. Either way, we have one more game to go. 2 50-plus minute games tonight, and we're not done yet. We have one more. It is Void Boys versus Lucretia, I believe. We will jump into a break, and we will be back momentarily, guys. Stick around.